We all love a good singing competition, right? The dazzling performances, the emotional backstories, the judges' dramatic critiques. It's all part of the magic. But what if that magic was just smoke and mirrors? What if the fairness we believed in was nothing more than a well-produced illusion? Well, folks, former fan favorite Jamal Roberts just pulled back the curtain, and let me tell you, the truth is messier than a backstage dressing room after a live show. Jamal, the powerhouse vocalist who stole hearts during his season, is finally breaking his silence, and he's not holding back. From whispered rumors of favoritism to behind-the-scenes manipulation, he's exposing a system that's far from fair. And honestly, it's about time someone did, because while we at home were busy voting for our favorites, there were forces at work behind the scenes making sure certain contestants had an unfair advantage. Let's rewind for a second. Jamal wasn't just another contestant, he was the contestant. The one with the voice that gave you chills, the stage presence that commanded attention, and the kind of authenticity that made you root for him from day one. Fans were convinced he was destined to win. But behind those standing ovations and viral moments, Jamal was facing a different reality, one where the rules seemed to change depending on who was singing. He noticed it early on. While some contestants were praised for taking risks, Jamal was subtly steered toward playing it safe. His song choices, suddenly under scrutiny. His performances, picked apart for flaws that others seemed to skate right past. And then came the real kicker, rumors that certain contestants already had industry connections, even contracts waiting for them long before the finale. It wasn't just about talent anymore. It was about who fit the narrative producers wanted to sell. But here's where it gets even juicier. Jamal alleges that the voting system, the one thing fans thought they could trust, wasn't as straightforward as it seemed. Votes were allegedly weighted, delayed, or even adjusted to keep certain favorites in the running. Fans spent money, time, and energy supporting their picks, only to later wonder if their votes ever really mattered. And honestly, that's a tough pill to swallow when you realize your favorite underdog never stood a chance. Of course, when Jamal started speaking out, the backlash was swift. Suddenly, there were rumors swirling. Something about a pawn shop? Critics tried to paint him as unreliable, even desperate. But Jamal shut it down fast, clarifying that the story was twisted and taken out of context. It was a classic case of distraction, an attempt to shift focus away from the real issue, a system that prioritizes drama over fairness. So where does this leave us? Well, for starters, it's got fans questioning everything. Should we still trust these competitions? Is there any hope for real transparency, or are we just watching scripted entertainment disguised as a talent search? Jamal's bravery in speaking out has sparked a much-needed conversation, and now it's up to the industry to listen. If this story has you rethinking your reality TV obsession, you're not alone. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss the latest on the scandals, secrets, and shocking truths behind your favorite shows. Because if there's one thing we've learned today, it's that the real drama isn't always on stage. Sometimes it's hiding just behind the curtain.